Hello, Goys and Burls.
Hi, everyone.
Pretty. Hi, Robin. It's pretty sad when you're late for your own live, isn't it? Well, I'm not actually late for my live. I'm just late getting started because I have been running my butt off all day. Been up to my hind end and alligators. Working on a tea light challenge. First I had to take my car in and get it serviced. That took all morning. And working on a tea light challenge this afternoon for Claire Burgess, Claire's Crafty Creations or something. Anyway, if you don't know who Claire is, you're missing.
Hi, John. John says, sure, Billy, Robin had to change. Robin only found out 10 minutes ago. Okay?
This is true. I told her earlier that I wanted to go live tonight, but I didn't know if I was going to be able to make it. Anyway, I've got all the pilot holes drilled just a second ago, and apparently there's hundreds of them. So I have to do this on the back.
John says, I heard last week about this live, LOL.
You lie and your feet stink, John. At least that's what Carrie told me. Almost done. I can see light at the end of the tunnel. For the tea light challenge, I tried something. It was a dismal failure, but I tried anyway. I turned a little box thing of sorts, and I had this grandiose idea for two left. I had this grandiose idea for a scrolled lid for it, and it's itty bitty. I don't have the finish on the tea light holder yet, but this is it. A combination of Banksia pod and some old resin that I had. Anyway, I saw this tree, not really a tree of life, but I saw this tree on Steve Good's site, and I shrunk it down quite a bit, and I was using juniper, but this was going to go in here like this.
Oh, cute.
Except it's just way too fragile. As I was pulling the paper off, I was losing leaves and stuff everywhere. I've tried to glue it back together, but I've not been real successful. I may try to glue it back up, but it's just taking so long, and I end up getting globs of CA everywhere. So I may just abandon it and go sans lid. But I just thought that would be cute, since these are acorn caps in the resin, to put a tree on the top.
Can we see the tree again? Can you make me smaller?
What? Yeah, I can make you smaller. If my mouse will listen to me. Okay, so I lost a lot of leaves. There's some leaves and limbs missing. I may try to resurrect it. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, it's so cute. I love it.
I really like the way it came out, but We'll see. I'll either be successful at refurbishing it, or it'll go in the waste basket. Not sure which. Don't know yet. The jury's still out. You know what I mean?
I want to try it.
Well, the one off Steve Good's site is quite a bit larger than that. It's probably 7 inches across, and it would be a lot easier to do. Okay, dust collector on. Let's get this row on the show. Only 5 minutes in. That's not bad. Hack. I may be doing that quite a bit because I'm turning oak. This is quartersawn. This is quartersawn red oak. I glued up into a panel. It's book matched. It doesn't look book matched from the back, but it does from the front, and I need a drink.
Oh.
Dang. Okay. And I've got to have power to my I need power to the foot switch, or we ain't gonna do nothing.
Hummingbird.
Imbecile. You imbecile. Okay, I think I'm gonna do all these tiny little cuts in the hummingbird first and get them out of the way. I do. I said I was going to try top feeding, didn't I? Maybe another time. Maybe today. I don't know.
Did you not put a thumbnail?
I did put a thumbnail.
Oh.
No, I didn't.
I'm posting it and I'm in the thing. Oh, well.
I guess it's too late, huh?
Oh, well.
Well, I can add one later. I think I can. I think I can. I don't know. Can I? I took a picture for a thumbnail. Let me.
A bad pic of me too. Oh, well.
Let me try something. Aha. Upload image. I can add the thumbnail. Hold on. We're getting there. Okay, changes are saved. The broadcast must be scheduled in the future. Yeah. See if it's got a thumbnail now.
Okay, hang on.
It says it does. What?
Just a second. Oh.
Did you say no?
No, it's a picture of you and I.
Well, maybe it hasn't. Wow, this oak is tough stuff. The blade wants to follow.
says for watching.
The blade wants. Maybe the blade's dull, but the blade wants to follow it, the lines of the grain. It doesn't want to go where I'm telling it. It wants to go with the grain of the oak. Wow. I guess the only way to fix this is take way slower cuts.
When you get a minute, can you look at your phone, please?
Gosh, this is turning out for. This is not going well.
Mike's here. Dances with Aardvark. Hi, Mike.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for coming to my premiere earlier. I was working, so I couldn't do it. I was busy. Hi, Jonas. Jonas is here.
Hey, John.
Mike says, could you show the pattern when you make a hole change, please, Billy?
Yes, I can also throw my phone on the floor. Dust collection on. Oak's already getting me.
Great.
Okay. You can do this, Billy. You just got to make it.
Go, Billy, go.
Oh. You mean like that, Mike? So, hi, Mike. Hi, John. Hi, John. And whoever else I missed.
I think that's it. How come you're not wearing your N95 mask or whatever it is?
I want to know who the genius was that decided scrolling quartersawn red oak would be a. would be a good idea.
Was it you?
Oh, wait, that was me.
Shay Lee's here. Hi, Shay. Look what I found in the garbage
It's
today.
not unscrollable, but in order to keep the blade from following the lines of the grain in the oak, you just have to go so slow.
So on the way home from work, where I pass, like where I go to, get my ride, I passed by the mall garbage, and this was in the garbage. Isn't it cute? Look, there's even some succulents on it. So cute.
If and you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a pumpkin. It's made out of wood. I'll try and put it closer so you can see. I know. I thought it was so adorable. Like, why would someone throw this out? I don't know. Anyway, there's another collab I'm going to be in, and I think I'm going to change it into a snowman. So, anyways, Shay said, "What is it, pumpkin?" And that's
Boy, it's quiet.
That's super cute. And then Mike said, "Oh, red oak. Those with the grain cuts, you need to go real slow."
I can't hear you, Robin.
Oh, just a second.
I can't hear you. Mike says, "Oh, Shaylee's in. Hi, Shaylee. What is it? A pumpkin? No, it's a hummingbird. Red oak. Those with the grain cuts, you need to go real slow. Yeah, it's easy to break a blade if you push too hard. I don't doubt that any.
Yes.
You might want to unplug your mic and plug it back in, Robin.
Okay.
I could hear you a minute ago, but I don't hear nothing now. Did you accidentally hit the mute button on your mic?
No. Can you hear me now? Can you hear
That didn't work if you unplugged your mic and plugged it back in.
Can you hear me?
Click on your cam mic button on the bottom and make sure your mic is still active.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, so quit trying to talk to me for now. Click on your cam mic button down on the bottom.
Can you hear me now?
No.
Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear both of you.
What do you mean?
Okay.
It's working?
Then maybe it's me.
Oh. Well, that was fun. Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming.
Okay, say something.
Something?
Okay, cool.
You can hear me now?
I don't know what was. Yeah, I put my earbuds. I put my earbuds. Thank you, Shaylee. I put my earbuds back in the holder and put them back in, and everything's fine. So I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. You didn't do anything. It was me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you.
My bad. Hello, Chris Nealon. Okay, what did I miss that you were trying to tell me a while ago?
Well, Shay was talking about that pumpkin thing that I was showing, and
Oh,
she said it was super cute. And you read the rest, I think. Steve Season. Hi, Steve.
hey, Steve. What's going on, buddy? You doing all right, brother? Aha! There went that blade. Aha! Okay, let me get my. 0.31, 0.44, 0.31.
Drink. Steve C says drink. Well, more like drink.
0.35, 0.024, 2429. I think the 29 is what I've been using. This is a Flying Dutchman 2.0 spiral for those that are interested.
Steve C says, I am doing okay, Billy. How's by you?
I'm just ducky, I suppose. I mean, you know.
Herb said, I'm a little late.
Hello, Herbie.
I'm watching on YouTube, that's why.
That's all right. I was a little late. Oh, Robin, or he told Robin she was late. My bad.
Yeah. And hi, Herb. Mike says, I find teak even worse for oak for with the grain cuts. They take an eternity. Great.
Oh, I've got some teak. I haven't tried turning it though. Is that in there? Yeah, it's in there. It looks funny, but it's in there. Okay. Dad blast it.
What's happening?
I'm trying to get this blade in. I have become Robin.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry. Nope. I broke too much of it off. I can't get it in. It's too short. Well, hockey puck. Try another one. I don't even know how that happens. I'm guessing it's because these aren't flat ended.
Mike asks, have you got a crescent wrench, Billy?
Ha 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 ha. You're so funny. Make me laugh wrong time. Everybody's a freaking comedian.
I thought that was cute.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did. That blade might have been long enough if I'd have undid the tension. You pinhead. It might not have been too. Maybe. We'll see. It's either going to work or it ain't. Come on, Billy. Hold your mouth right.
Are you top feeding or bottom feeding?
I am bottom feeding. All right. Let's try this one more time. Wow, that's almost amazing. that new blade is cutting a whole lot better. That other one might have been dull. Reckon?
Steve C says, does that mean we get to drink twice, Billy?
It's your choice. If that is your wish. Golly, I'll be glad when I get that magnifier thing.
Pam Theodore's here. Hi, Billy. How are you feeling? Hi, Pam.
Hey, Pam. I am doing good. How are you?
She says she's good.
That's good. These are some intricate cuts, but it's all about the detail, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, get in there. Always something.
What's wrong now?
Nothing that won't be fixed here in just a second. Maybe. Maybe not. It don't want to cooperate. It doesn't want to go through the hole because it's got just enough crook in it. Oh, it went in that one. There it is. Okay. That is weird. I think that blade may be shot now.
Good thing I have a lot of blades.
Yeah. That blade is crooked as a snake. I already cut that hole, you idiot. You ever had one of those days when you just should have stood in bed? Stood in bed? Stayed in bed? Not got out of bed?
Well, it can only go up from here.
Yep. All right, that I've kinked that blade one too many times. That was the one that I broke off short anyway. So drink away, Steve.
Is anyone counting?
Let's not say we did. How about that?
Mike said, "Yep, I had one of those days today."
All right, let's see how this one does.
Steve C said, "Drink." And then Mike said, "We're too drunk to count."
Actually, today really hasn't been that bad. It's just I've been in a hurry, you know. Stuff got in the way from doing what I wanted to do. Like having to take my car in and get it serviced. But you got to do what you got to do, right? It's all part of this thing we call life. But I suppose this, how about some tension, goober? But I suppose it's better than the alternative, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I'll go in real quick and knock this thing out. Because I don't want to run over on top of Jerry's live.
We still have an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't think that's enough, but
There's always
it,
tomorrow.
it might be if I get my mojo back. If I can get my mojo back and get back in the groove, we'll be fine. Well, crap.
What happened now?
I broke a blade.
Oh my god. I'm the saw breaker and you're the blade breaker. Steve C said, drink again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should change my pop to one of those Mike's Hard Lemonade things.
Maybe. Maybe. Get in there, you. There.
You got this.
Ah. Oh, that was an ugly cut.
says 9 watching.
Oh, that's cool. Could be worse. Could be just me and you.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I meant.
Mm-hmm.
I meant there could be no people watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna advertise the thing.
I'll take 9. Come on. Blade's following the grain again.
Mike said he was shopping on eBay, and Steve said, "Oh, buy anything good?" And Chris said, "I'm here just quietly listening while I sand a little cherry bowl."
Who is? Chris?
Yeah, Chris Nealon.
Yeah. Hey, Chris, let me know when you're looking at the camera. I'll show you something. Because I don't think you were in here when I showed it.
Mike said, looking for a milling machine and contemplating how much I can afford." And Chris said, "What? Missed that, Billy." He said, "Let him know when you're looking. He wants to show you something."
Ring. Guess what? I
Chicken
broke another
butt.
blade.
How many is that? 4? 5?
No, three or 4. Maybe I better go to a little bit bigger blade.
He said looking. Get the
Oh,
thing.
get the
Hurry.
thing. Claire's tea light challenge, tea light holder, or for her tea light challenge. I turned this one today,
It's so pretty.
and I attempted to scroll a lid for it, but it's just too small and fragile and keeps breaking.
I love the lid. I'm
I
gonna count.
also
1, 2, 3,
I also did this one
4.
today. So I did 2. I just took a Banksia pod and made 2 of them. So that's what
Oh,
I've been doing
oh.
this morning. Okay, blade.
Yeah, 4. Steve wrote drink 4 times.
Oh, okay. This one's a little bit bigger. I haven't tried one of this. This is a 2.0 new spiral. It's a little bigger in diameter than the 2.0 spiral.
Chris Nealon says, cool, I saw that on Facebook. I think you can save the lid. Reinforce it with resin.
I could do that. I have some.
I love the lid. I'm going to go look on Facebook.
I need to make those holes a little bigger. Alrighty.
I'll watch it after. And Mike asks, what wood did you use for the lid? It looks really nice.
It's ash juniper. The only problem, ash juniper is just really, really brittle. And when I started taking the paper off, I started losing pieces. And I was being very gentle.
What's that pattern called? Tree of Life?
I don't know. It's a Steve Good pattern. Our family tree is full of nuts, is what the words say.
Oh, yeah.
I cut the words off of it. I don't remember what it's called.
I'm pretty sure John did that one. I think I remember him doing that.
You may be right.
Yeah, he did do that one.
And it's pretty big. It's nearly a sheet of paper wide, I believe. I just shrunk it down till I got the size right, and I printed it and then I copied it and shrunk it down. I think when it's all said and done, I was at either 60 or 65% of the original size. There you go, following the grain again, you turkey, instead of where I want you to go.
Nancy's here. Little Treasures by Nancy. Hi, Nancy.
Hello, Nancy.
And Chris Nealon says, you may be right. That's Billy Joel. I love Billy Joel.
Ooh. Yeah, good job. You broke through that feather, you goomba. Well, I will never be sawing quartersawn red oak again. Scrolling anyway. You can bet on that. I just thought this is so pretty. It's going to look so good. It's not so bad if you don't mind scrolling at the speed of snail.
Chris Nealon says, take light, slow cuts.
I am, Chris. If I go any slower, I'll be here tomorrow morning. Oh, at least the wings are done.
Can we see?
I don't know if you can you see it?
Yeah, we can see. Yep.
Okay, because I didn't pull my visor up and everything's blurry.
Mike says, I didn't realize Billy Joel is still marrying younger supermodels. I thought he was married now again. And I think he has a young daughter.
Get your foot off the foot pedal, you idiot. Y'all excuse me for a minute while I go change my britches.
I feel like looking up Billy Joel now. Steve C says, Billy Joel is awesome. I've seen him 2
Good
times
Lord.
and had tickets to see him at the Garden when the world shut down. Oh, that sucks. I love Billy Joel. Yeah, he has some good songs. And he's still good. What's wrong now?
I broke another blade.
Oh my God. This is number 5. Maybe I should get Mike's Hard Lemonade. It's going to be a long night.
At this rate, you're right. It's going to be alone. Maybe I should start drinking. Where's my scotch?
For a while there, I was watching Billy Joel like on YouTube, videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like almost every day, just because I love him so much. And the Eagles.
Okay. And that break happened when I was tensioning the blade. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. I didn't have enough blade in there in the bottom, I don't think. I don't think I did. I know it still counts, Steve.
Sorry,
All right.
I'm looking for Jerry's life. Don't break your screw.
Nope. Not going to do that. I think it came loose.
Oh my God.
What?
Steve C says, drink.
It didn't break, it came loose. But I need a drink.
I think you should rename the video.
To what?
Drink. Steve C says, so do I. LOL. What are you doing?
Going crazy. Are these metric? Of course they are. Performing minor surgery here. Okay, that ought to work. Oh, no, that's the problem.
Ooh, that's cute.
And of course, you can't get a T-handled Allen wrench in there with the table on. Or maybe I can tilt it.
I'll be right back.
Sorry, folks. Give me a sec. Oh, ain't this lovely? If at first you don't succeed, get one of these. I know that'll fit. All right. Hi. Shall we try this again? All righty. Surgery complete. Oh, and I broke that mid-cut. Yay. I have driven Robin to drinking. That's funny. Ha. All right. Just had to do a little fine tuning on my blade clamp. The top and the bottom were too far to the left. They weren't central enough. Okay. Tally ho.
I'm back with food.
I drove you to drinking, huh?
Yeah,
Why is this saw vibrating all of a sudden?
I got a
It
Mike's
was
Hard
vibrating
Lemonade.
before.
Starving.
It weren't vibrating before. Now it's vibrating like crazy. Well, not like crazy, but it's vibrating enough that I'm not seeing the line steady. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, here it is.
All right, you scrolling experts. My saw was running dead smooth before. Now it's vibrating. Anybody got any idea why?
It's wonky.
Do what?
It's the blade.
Let me see if it was that. No, it's. I don't think it's the blade.
It's not tight enough.
No, it was tight enough. I think it might have been my.
I'm a bad person to ask.
Yep, that was it. Part of it. That wasn't all of it, though. All I did was loosen the table and tighten it back up.
What do I say?
Quit. Oh, lucky me. I missed some holes.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Jiminy Christmas. You stupid, stupid boy.
Why are you saying that? Everyone makes mistakes. Chris Nealon says sawdust under the feet. Oh, maybe he's saying that's why it's vibrating.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. No, it's sitting in the same place. I didn't move it.
Oh, yeah, here it is. Or waiting.
Mike said, "Was the blade running true when I ran it without the wood in it?" I couldn't tell. I'm not positive, Mike. I'm not. I don't think there was a whole lot of difference, to be honest.
Steve C asks, "Can I drink because you missed holes?"
I'd say sure. It's a free country. Last time I looked.
Can I drink?
Sure. Well, it's better now.
Chris Nealon says, "Have to switch to my hurricane chuck because I cut my tenon," or was that tension? Too
Tenon.
small. Oh, too small for the above bull jaws. Sigh.
Seriously?
Did you break another one? Oh my god.
No. It's a figment of your imagination.
Oh no. Nancy says, "Took my doggy out for a walk and wriggled out of his harness and took off. My husband is out looking for him."
Oh
Oh.
no.
And guess what Steve C says?
Drink.
Yeah. We're going to get loaded on Billy's show tonight. I take no responsibility for my actions.
Who said that? You?
Me.
Chris said, if this keeps up, Steve C's going to be drunk.
Yeah, for sure.
If this keeps up, Billy's going to be drunk. What are you talking about? All right, let me try something. Take the tension off, dummy.
Mike says, "Oh no, Nancy, hope you find him quickly." And he says, "If you put a piece of white paper behind the blade, it's easier to see if the cutting line is true." Nancy says, "The dog just came back and my husband is still out."
That's the way it usually goes.
Chris Nealon says, "I hate it when my dogs escape." Mike says, "I'm thinking the blade clamping may be misaligned."
I just aligned it, Mike. Thanks. That's what I was doing a while ago when I got my Allen wrench.
And Chris said, I live on a busy street.
It was misaligned a while ago. It's not now.
And Nancy says we should change his name to Houdini, and that would be her dog.
Yeah.
Russ is here. Hi, Russ.
Hey, Russ.
And Chris Nealon says squirrel. How many blades have you broken now? I need to go count again. I think it's 6.
I give up.
1, 2, 3.
Well, every time he says drink, a
4,
couple of those times the blade just came loose. So
7. One of those times it came loose.
twice.
Josh Grover's in,
Hello, Josh.
and he says, look, it's deja vu. It's Robin and Billy, but Billy stole the saw tonight.
And Billy's scrolling like a rank amateur too. I mean, I am an amateur. There's no question there. But I wouldn't have considered myself ranked until tonight.
Worse than me?
Well, at least the inside of the hummingbird's all done.
Josh
Got that.
says, all right, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Josh says, you are an amateur, Billy. Robin has cut more pieces than you. Remember, Josh said that, not me. Yeah, but did you see his um, turtle? What do you call it? Sea turtle? It's pretty amazing. And the dragon's really nice too.
That sea turtle's pretty awesome. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't quite finished it yet. I'm waiting. I had to order some brown dye. I don't have any. Well, I've got some brown stain, but it's not brown enough, I don't think.
Josh says, I didn't see finished piece of turtle, saw dragon. Yeah, he's not
No,
done the
the
turtle.
turtle's not finished yet.
And Mike says, Robin has had more scroll saws than me. Oh, I know.
She's had more than me too, Mike. If I meet the guy that suggested that I scroll this out of quartersawn oak, I'm gonna kick his butt.
No, you won't, because it's going to turn out amazing. And you'll be thanking him and getting him to buy you some more blades.
But he's definitely gonna have to buy me more blades.
I went back to Dollarama today to see if I could find some more of that board, and it was all sold out.
What board?
You know that board that I used to cut the puppy and the kitten with?
Yeah, the stuff you said you didn't like.
Yeah, I know, but I was just gonna put it on the back of the the welcome sign and the thankful and blessed
Ah,
sign. Yeah. So now I gotta figure out something else. Maybe the birdhouse kit. Are all the little bits done now?
not all of them. Most of them. Oh my God, Billy, really?
I'm watching you up close to see how you're doing it.
Crappy.
Why do you say crappy?
Cause I this oak just wanders all over the place.
Oh.
I need a drink. How long have I been at it?
1 hour 41 minutes.
Oh crap.
Josh says twang drink. Is that a flower?
Yeah. Well, it was a flower. I'm not sure what it's going to be when I get done. I can tell you one thing for sure. I'm never scrolling oak again. I say never. I may for some intarsia pieces down the road, but just because I need something that color. But is Jerry going to go live tonight? Do we know for sure?
Yeah, he is.
Shit. I mean, shucks. Shoot. Dang.
Can we watch both?
Yeah, sure.
You might hear it a little though.
I don't know how you're going to.
Or maybe I could press mute and then just I'll unmute when I read the chat.
If you're watching him, I don't know how you're going to read the comments.
I could do both. I can multitask. And Russ said, yep, oak is tough. I'll keep up. John S. asks, how thick is it, Billy?
Three-sixteenths of an inch.
Mike says, I don't have this problem with 3/4 inch oak. Maybe oak and spirals don't mix.
You know, that could be. That very well could. I almost went with a straight blade, but I changed my mind at the last minute. Once I get these little cuts out of the way, I just have the bigger stuff left, and hopefully that won't be quite so bad.
You got this. You can do it.
If anybody ever finds themselves in need of a cheerleader, contact Robin. Quit hitting the foot feed, you lame brain, ignoramus.
Oak is tough, but does it come out a lot prettier than like normal plywood or whatever you'd use?
Well, I'm sure it will. Ah!
Pam says, looks like a sewing machine.
If you don't like the lines the way they are, make your own. That's what I say.
Is that what you did?
Yeah.
By mistake or?
Uh huh.
No one has to know except us. I'm going to use that motto when I'm scrolling.
Yeah.
And Russ said the original scroll saws were made from sewing machines. Mike says, yes, Robin, when you get good cuts in oak, the cut lines look polished. Oh, nice. Getting there.
Yes'm. We is. I know you get a polished cut with a flat blade because I did that when I was using that tiny platinum blade uh, when I was in Houston on that Seiko. I don't know if spirals will give you that same polish. I don't think they will, but I don't know for sure.
We'll find out. What made you decide to go for a hummingbird?
This is a Christmas gift from my wife's best friend, and she loves hummingbirds.
Oh, that's so nice.
And she didn't even tell me to make this one. I did it on my own.
Wow. She must be so happy.
Who?
Your wife.
I don't know about that.
I mean, that you thought of this for her best friend. I'd be happy. It's sweet.
Wrong hole.
Chris Nealon says, wrong what? Oh, you didn't say that.
Well, I put it where I didn't want to cut yet. I know there's a hole there somewhere.
I kind of gotta see.
Oh, that was a mighty straight cut. I've got some oceanfront property in Arizona if you want some too.
Sorry. Norma's here actually, and she said, I am happy. I love you. And that was very thoughtful. And she put a little heart. Oh, that was so nice.
Oh, thank you, baby. Well, I saw it and I thought, this would be kind of cool. She must be bored. She never watches me. Well, crap. Wow. I actually made a straight cut all the way around on that one. World coming to an end here or what?
Norma says, you are welcome. And then she said, I do, you just don't know, LOL.
Oh. Yeah, what she's saying, she watches. I just don't know she watches.
She's your biggest fan.
I was bragging about that last cut, and I made this one like a third grader. Okay. DC one. Damn it. How about a little air? Lovely. Hey, Steve, I broke a blade.
Uh-oh. Mike says, looking on a few forums, and the consensus is that spiral blades do wander in hardwoods.
Lovely. Okay. Well, since we is since I'm having to change, how about we do this? Use a straight blade and see. See what happens. Oh yeah, I was nearly done with that cut too. Nag dabbit.
I'm kind of at Jerry's live and your live at the same time.
You're kind of at Jerry's live.
Yeah.
You can't be kind of at Jerry's live and you've got to be one or the other.
Why?
You can't. How can you do both?
I can just press mute. I can go over there. I want to see what
Oh,
he's saying. Sorry, I'm curious.
that's okay. All right, we'll see what happens now. I think my tiniest cuts are done. I do have. Come on, get in there. Okay.
This is hard. Anyways, Chris Nealon says, mega catch, F-bomb thrown, salvageable, I think.
What?
Chris Nealon says, mega catch, F-bomb thrown, salvageable, I think.
Oh.
Or did you?
He's turning and he got a catch.
Oh, okay.
A big catch.
I thought maybe you did the F-bomb. I didn't hear it.
No. Straight blades are definitely slower. Wow.
What did you have for lunch today, Billy?
Some leftover fried chicken.
Ooh, I bet that was good.
It was yum. She makes the best fried chicken.
That soup that she made on Instagram, that looked amazing.
That homemade chicken noodle, it was.
Yeah. It looks so yummy.
Ah, come on, cut. Ah, ain't that just lovely? I don't like straight blades, by the way. Just saying. If I was using a spiral, I'd already be done with this hole.
Norma says, do you have a spiral blade like Mike suggested?
I didn't know Mike suggested a spiral blade.
He said, looking on a few forums, and the consensus is that spiral blades do wander in hardwoods.
Yeah, I've been using spiral blades until I broke that last one. And I decided because the spiral wanders so bad in this hardwood that I would switch to a flat blade.
Norma, the blade broke 6 times and came out once when he was using the spiral blade. Can you go every way with the straight blade, or do you have to just go straight?
You have to go straight.
Mike says, I suggested straight, Norma. And Norma said she saw when the blades broke all those times.
I will be putting a spiral in here in a minute after I finish this hole. because this is driving me nuts. I'll be here forever.
I got too many windows open. What's so funny?
uh, well, that was the most complicated cut that I have to make, I think. So let's just.
Let's see. Getting there.
Yeah.
You're gonna do the whole thing tonight?
Yeah. I are. I are. I didn't think it possible, but I have less control over this straight blade than I did the spirals.
You can do it, Billy.
Here's a cheerleader. Why am I staying with this blade? Golly, come on. I'm wondering if I tweaked this blade because it. Seriously? Okay, that does it. Getting rid of this blade. Had all I can stands and I can't stands no more.
What's happening?
I'm changing blades.
Oh, Chris Nealon says not in upside down, right? Hey, maybe I should be asking all these things because you always ask those things to me. This
No.
is payback time.
No, Chris, the blade was not upside down.
Did you feel it with your fingers?
Uh
Josh Grover says, twang. Then he said, was blade inside out?
huh.
Where's Steve C? He didn't write drink.
Maybe he's gone. Okay. Where am I going? I'm going over here. I've only got a few, 1, 2, 3 left after this one. 3 interior cuts left after this one. Really? Did it break or just come out? It just came out.
Josh says, Billy, you're going in a hole. Twang. And then he says, Steve C, you're going to need to refill the fridge tonight. How many is that now? 8?
It came up. It came loose. It didn't break.
So it doesn't count?
Well, they can drink if they want to, but it didn't. It doesn't count. No. I don't know why it came loose, but it did. Come on, get in there. All right. We'll try this again. I'm telling you, it's just one of those days. Came out again.
Not again.
Yeah.
Maybe you need a new word. A new word for coming out. frustrating.
All right.
Oh my god. I gotta count all these. Let me see. 1, 2.
All right. I went animal on that one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
I went all Robin on that one,
8.
guys.
What? 9. 9. I feel like it's more.
No. There you go. See? All right. Let's do this one. And that's a broke. You can drink now. That one broke. And my headset's dying. Lovely. Are you talking, Robin?
No?
Okay.
Josh asks if I played with your saw when you weren't looking. Like I broke it.
Who?
Josh asked,
Oh.
Robin, did you play with Billy's saw when he wasn't looking? Because I broke two saws I broke and one knob, I guess. It's not my fault, it's the wood. And Steve C says, drink. I have to be good because, when I go live again, it might be payback time.
Well, there is karma. That's true. Was I even cutting anything then? Or was I just tensioning the blade when it snapped? I think I was just tensioning the blade. Okay.
Jerry's over. Hi, JJ. JJ's here.
Tell Jerry I'm sorry. Hey, JJ. But I couldn't stop. Jerry's done already? How long have I been going?
2 hours, 36 minutes. He was only on for 36 minutes. Shay says, Billy, I just realized your saw is so high. How the heck do you work like that?
With much pain and consternation. That's why the first of the month I'll be ordering that new stool. Along with my magnifying lamp. Yeah, hunkered down here like this, I feel like I'm making love to my saw.
JJ says his chair is just low. And Shay says, camera off. LOL.
I've got my chair as high as it'll go.
And Nancy said, do you notice if you do more work on lives than when the camera's off? Oh, okay, that's why. And Shay said, camera off. I agree. Camera off.
Well, I definitely get a lot more done if I'm not recording.
But I liked crafting when I was on the Hangout. It was just fun to hang out with other people and craft at the same time. And they always threw in their 2 cents, you know. And then I had to put them in my video.
Actually, I was talking about the finish that this blade leaves. The spiral is not leaving a bad finish. It's really not going to need much sanding except where I screwed up, which is all over the place.
Yeah, Shay said hangout is different. Yeah, it is different because you can be relaxed. You don't have to be, on all the time.
Right.
And Chris Nealon says, I need duct tape. Turn the catch out. Now need to fill a knot. Josh says, JJ, that's because he breaks his chair.
JJ said what?
Josh said, JJ, that's because he breaks his chair. Oh, JJ said his chair is just low. And Josh says that's because he breaks his chair.
That's as high as it'll go. No, I didn't break my chair. It broke under me. Not the same thing.
You mean anyone could have sat on it and the chair would have broken?
Uh-huh. I'm not sure I like what you're insinuating, Josh.
that you buy faulty chairs?
No.
Someone broke the chair before you sat on it.
No, I think it just finally gave way after years of fatigue.
Marma said yes, it was in bad shape.
Shaylee, you still here?
She was like 4 minutes ago. DC said, no, Robin, it's the whole putting a ton and a half of shat in the back of a half-ton pickup. Something's gonna give. What's shat? I'm afraid to ask. And Josh says, wow, Steve C., I thought I was bad.
I thought Steve was my friend.
Mark Lindsay is here.
Hello, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Steve C is insinuating that my fat butt broke the chair. I'll have you know this chair was well used when I bought it.
Mark says, just finished dinner and chilling with a coffee. What'd you have for dinner, Mark? I'm curious. And Steve C said it's the booze. Josh says, I joined you, Steve C, but I still have to work tomorrow, and then after work, I got to work on my shed some more. And Steve C said, I am your friend, Billy. Or I am your friend, Billy. Mark says, Linda made beef stew and homemade sourdough biscuits. Oh, you're so lucky, Mark.
Well, you know, Robin, you could learn to cook.
Today at work, I made burnt waffle cones. Well, some of them weren't burnt, but there were a couple.
You made what?
Burnt waffle cones?
Oh, good job.
Yeah. And Mark said, I am lucky. I admit it. Billy's lucky too. Norma's an amazing cook.
Yeah, she is.
I'm lucky too. My husband cooks. He says, I'm spoiled as heck when it comes to food. And CC says, I'm with you, Mark. I've cooked before, but, it wasn't that good. Mark says, I cook too. I just haven't had time over the last year. I've only run the smoker once. It's going to think I don't love it anymore.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I cook too, but not as often as I should, probably.
I'm good at the microwave, though. Mark says, I want to cook another brisket and some salami before the cold weather hits. My brother-in-law makes a lot of stuff in his smoker, but I find it's dry. It's really dry, all this stuff.
You make your own salami, Mark? If it's dry, it's because he's cooking it too long or he's cooking it too hot.
And sometimes it looks burnt. But could that just be like the, barbecue sauce?
What's that?
I said sometimes it looks burnt, but could that just be the barbecue sauce?
Well, yeah. Does he smokes and puts barbecue sauce on?
Well, he puts something on, maybe some rub or something. I don't know what it is. Like,
All right, hang on. My earbuds died. I got to get the other ones. They've been charging. I can't hear nothing. Oh, and I knocked the camera off.
wow, you really are taking after me.
I know. Y'all didn't say I fall down.
Yeah, that's your line.
How's that? That about like it was?
Uh, it's good. Bill arrived. Hi, Bill.
Oops.
Can you hear me? No. Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bill arrived.
Hello, Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Hello, Leonard.
And Josh says, now's the time to talk about Billy. He can't hear us.
I can too. And Leonard's here too.
Yep. And Mike said, I'd love to do a barbecue tour of the States. Barbecue in the UK isn't so good. And then Mark said, hang on a second here. It could be the sauce, or it could be he's not adjusting his vents right.
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
What happened?
I broke a blade.
Oh my God. This is funny. Okay.
No
and
way.
then Steve C says, I was just worried we were heading to the lab again. Hi, Leonard, by the way. And then he said, drink. You really need to change the title. I swear to God. Then Mark said,
I may subtitle it. How many blades can I break in one night?
Yeah.
I'm setting a new record.
Then
I'm breaking more blades than Charles.
Then Mark said, start in Texas, Mike, then tour the South for the best barbecue. Bill said, which blade are you using today, Billy?
Oh, good gracious. I've used a flat blade. I've used a 2.0. All my Flying Dutchmans are spirals. I've used Flying Dutchman 2.0, a 1, a 2, a 2.0. I'm back to a 2.0 again.
Which blade hasn't he used? No.
Yeah, I've been trying them all. I'm having some serious blade breakage.
And Josh says Steve needs to run to the store for more booze.
Maybe.
And Mark said Billy's using all of his blades. JJ says, what kind of wood are you cutting?
Quartersawn red oak. I think that may be part of the problem.
And Mike said this show would be popular at frat parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's quartersawn red oak. See the fleck? I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see the fleck over here. That white, all that white grain. That's called fleck. You can see it over on this side too.
Okay.
You can see it better when I take this stuff off of it, but
we'll save that for the final reveal.
Yeah, if I ever get this thing done.
You will. And Mark said, just a few rays on the edge. How thick is the oak? That's what Josh asked.
3/16 of an inch.
You should rename the live to As the Blade Breaks.
I just love all this moral support I'm getting.
What happened to your cheerleader?
She's become a jeer leader.
Mark says, I do like working with quartersawn red oak. It's about the only red oak I like. I love white oak.
I'm with you, Mark. I'm just not a fan of scrolling it. I thought, oh, this will be really pretty. And it will.
Yeah. And you'll have a story to go with it.
I didn't realize it was going to cost me $10 in blades or more.
He says, time to raise your prices. But this is a gift.
Yeah, this is a gift. One of my followers across the pond did ask me, though, she messaged me today or last night. I can't remember. And she wants me to she wants me to make her one of those sea turtles.
Oh, really? That'll be
I
nice.
said after I get it finished, I'll calculate the price and let you know.
Can we see so far?
See?
Please? Oh. Ooh, it's coming out nice, isn't it?
Yeah, I've only got one more internal cut to make. And it's a big one.
Will the blade break?
Y'all ought to take bets. See if I can finish this with this blade.
Josh says, charge the person getting the gift. Yeah, I don't think so. And Steve says, that's 1/8 of an inch and one more little line for you wussies out there. You know, God hates a wussy.
What did somebody say? Did somebody say what's 3/16?
No, but I was thinking it.
Oh my gosh.
What? Well, we don't have inches here. And Mark Lindsay says, of course it'll break. What do you think this is? And Bill said, not will it break, but when.
I love all my fans and viewers. They make me feel so sure and positive about myself.
Go, Billy, go. And Nancy said, I feel all the love for Billy.
Thank you, Nancy.
Mark says, I've got Mission Impossible music playing in the background. Now I've got it in my head. Thanks, Mark. Steve says, I wish it'd break soon. I'm about to. And Josh says, same here, Steve.
What about me? I'm overdue.
Mark's like, my work here is done. Mike says, I hope it doesn't break. I'm nearly out of booze.
Who said that?
Mike.
Oh,
Steve's here, Steve Nealon. And he says, looking good, Billy.
thank you, Mr. Nealon, sir.
You're one supporter. No. Steve C says, piss poor planning, dancer. Maybe where he lives, the liquor store is still open.
No, Mike's in the UK, and
Oh.
it's like way early in the morning.
Oh, yeah, it's like 3 a.m. or something. Mike says, it cost Billy $10 in plays and the rest of us $20 in booze.
And to that, all I have to say is, you're welcome.
And Mike says, I know, Steve, but the shop's closed 5 hours ago. Nancy says, this is an expensive live. How about my $400 saw live that I didn't get the money back for?
Oh, goodness. Ah,
You okay, Billy?
yeah, sorry. Crap. All right, that's enough.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Will he do it?
Will he do it? Reminds me of that book.
What book?
50 Yards to the Outhouse by Willie Make It, illustrated by Betty Don't.
Oh. Josh says, almost there, twang. Mark says, I get to start moving 10 yards of gravel tomorrow. Whee! He says, take a drink. Nancy says, what? You didn't get a refund? No, they don't take refunds. It's credit note only. So my husband's like, oh good, we need winter tires. We can get them there. What? Now I'm paying for the winter tires? And then Mike says, I best get some sleep later all.
All right, Mike, have a good night.
Bye, Mike.
Thanks for coming, buddy.
And Bill says, you mean you don't get to hear Robin's melodic voice? Huh?
That's pronounced melodic.
Oh, well, I knew I would get it wrong. Where's my dictionary? And Steve C said,
Oh my God.
Steve C, will you let me talk?
Oh, tears in my eyes. I can't see.
Steve C says, must be on your end, Steven. Oh, wait, I missed that. Oh, he says he has no sound, but wanted to watch.
Who has no sound?
Steve N, but maybe he's doing something else. That's why he has no sound. And Bill said Billy keeps Robin for the entertainment factor. I'm learning watching Billy.
Yeah, tonight she's learning how to break blades.
Yeah. And then, wait. So Steve C said, must be on your end, Steven. And then Steve N says, it is Steve C. No speakers on the computer I'm watching on. Josh said, Josh says, how are you learning if you ask the same questions Billy asks you on your lives? And JJ said, how to break blades 101. I'm learning by watching the way he scrolls and how the blade goes through the wood. So when I do it, I can, kind of do the same thing. Because I feel like when he makes a project, his lines are really clean. But when I do it, sometimes, well, I mean, I'm new to it and everything, but mine are kind of choppy sometimes.
God, you should see these. Some of these are pretty choppy.
and Nancy says, okay, so Josh said, how are you learning if you ask the same questions Billy asked you on your lives? And then Nancy says, what not to do? And then Chris Nealon says, Billy, can you feel the love?
Oh,
And then
yeah.
and then Bill says, nice straw, Robin. Thanks. It's one of those curly ones. And Josh says, man, I must have missed several sinks if we're up to 101 blades or drinks.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Chris, I'm really close to breaking out in a Elton John song. So much so, you know. Can you feel the love tonight?
Mark Lindsay says, okay, time to hit the shower. I spent the day cutting cedar garden walkway border. Have a good one, y'all. Bye, Mark.
All right, Mark. Thanks for coming. Well, I just screwed that line up.
What kind of backer are you going to put on that?
Half-inch cabinet grade plywood.
Are you going to color it at all, or?
No. I'll show you in a minute.
Okay. It's going to look so pretty. Ooh. That's gorgeous.
Okay, now let me do the outside.
Wow. That's so pretty.
And then I'll take the paper off and we'll see what it's really going to look like.
Yeah. You did
But
that pretty fast.
This is the backer.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Final stretch. Josh says, that's cool. Is that a Steve Good pattern?
Yes, Josh, it is. Yeah.
Almost there.
Not quite.
You think the blade's getting dull?
Probably.
Excuse me. Bill says time for a blade break. No, we've got to make it. I'm watching in full screen and then I have to go back every once in a while to check the comments. Come on, Blade, you can do it. I mean, make it, you know.
Ta-da!
Woo!
All right.
Wow, I thought it was a lot bigger than that.
You thought what?
I thought it was bigger.
What do you mean you thought it was bigger?
I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was bigger.
All right. Where's my... Wow, 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I still got to cut the backer out, but that won't take long.
Aren't you hungry?
Uh-huh. There's time for eating later.
What's Norma making?
I have no idea. She might not have made anything.
Oh, yes, she did. Feel like she did. We had Subway tonight. Josh said, time to peel the packing tape off. And Steve C said, drink. Sorry, couldn't waste it. And Bill said, did you use the press and seal method, Billy?
Of course I did. No packing tape in this shop. Not for this stuff.
And Chris Nealon said, it better not break taking the paper off.
It didn't.
And Norma said, nope, cereal night.
See?
Cute.
Now it's going to go. This is what it's going to look like on the wood.
Ooh, that'll be
So
pretty,
it's nice contrast.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get this. What happened?
What? Did you lose something?
Well,
You really are turning into me.
Wow, my screen just blacked out for a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, did I go anywhere?
No, you're still there.
Well, I see that now, but for a minute I didn't go anywhere.
No, you stayed there.
My screen said no signal from the computer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you know what that means.
Means you have to change the card or something?
I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Okay.
Bill said took the wife out for a fish dinner at the local family restaurant this evening. John S. says, looks fantastic. Chris Nealon says, I cooked a great cod dinner tonight with dirty rice, no leftovers. DC says, great piece, Billy. Bill says, that's great, Billy. Chris Nealon says, good job, Billy. And DC says, nice, Chris N.
Thank you, everybody. Wait till you see it when it's done, though.
What kind of cereal?
Cold.
No, I meant like what flavor, what brand?
We eat different cereal. I eat basically it's Honey Nut Cheerios.
My husband likes Shreddies.
Is that like shredded wheat?
Is it like shredded wheat? Or you like shredded wheat?
I said, is that like shredded wheat?
Kind of, but they're smaller.
Oh.
Like tiny. Chris Nealon said, Captain Crunch.
I like Captain Crunch too, Chris, but it gets soggy too fast. But I do eat it about half and half sometimes with my Honey Nut O's.
Usually my husband will ask me if I want a bowl of cereal, and I'll be like, no. And then he'll get his bowl, and I'll be like, can I have a bite? And then I'll take the whole thing. Bill says Frosted Flakes, and Norma says night, night, Captain Crunch.
She said what?
I don't know. She said night, exclamation mark, Captain Crunch. And JJ said Captain Crunch or Fruity Pebbles. Oh, not night. It was a mistake. Maybe right. I'm not a huge cereal person.
I'm not either, but sometimes for dinner that's not bad.
Today I had a chocolate bar for lunch. Oh, it was so good. I haven't had a chocolate bar in ages. I just had a craving and I had to have one.
Oh, my foot slipped.
I work in a chocolate store, so I see chocolate all day long. Bill says, tried to buy milk today and they were all out. And Josh Grover says, night, everyone. Night, Josh.
Night, Josh. You're not going to stick around for the final, huh? I'm almost done there, dude.
Norma says, I don't know how night got there. It was supposed to say and. And Chris Needland says, my wife turned 60 this week. Every meal is special. Tomorrow I'm making her fresh Belgium waffles with strawberries.
Nice,
Wow.
Chris.
And happy birthday to your wife, Chris.
Indeed.
Are you going to put up a picture of those waffles? I want to see what they look like. Josh says, I get to get up and leave the house by 4:30 a.m. Oh, poor you.
Oh, sorry, Josh.
What time is it now? I mean, at your house. I want fresh Belgian waffles with strawberries.
Okay.
Not happening.
It's done, and I didn't break a blade.
Cool. Josh says it's 9:30 there. Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah, you can stick around for 2 more seconds till I get this off. Okay, maybe 5 more seconds. Yeah.
Wow. That looks amazing. It's so pretty. Are you going to like stain it or something? Not stain it, but put like
No, I'm
something on
gonna.
top?
It's naturally darker than the light plywood, so I'm just gonna leave it natural. All I have to do now is sand up the edges and glue this down and shoot some finish over it, and it's done. And I'll put a hanger, one of those sawtooth type hangers here on the back, and she'll just be able to hang it right on her wall.
Wow. So pretty. It's really cute.
Thanks, everybody. I appreciate you coming. Robin, thanks as always for reading the comments while I was scrolling. My gosh, can you see the fleck? See all the light colors?
Yeah.
In the rose and in the hummingbird, and see all that. That's what you get from quartersawn oak. It's just amazing, this stuff. And if I use an oil finish on this, which I'm going to do, I sometimes I don't like to use an oil finish because it will amber the wood, but an oil finish like tung oil or boiled linseed oil will always really, if you have grain like this, it will pop it. I mean, it just makes it explode. So I'm probably not going to spray a finish on this. I will put an oil-based finish on it of some kind. I don't know. I may use antique oil. I like that a lot. So
there's a few comments. Should we read them before?
Use some Danish oil on that. Yeah, well, it's similar. Josh, I'm going to use. I like this. It's a lot like Danish oil. It's what I used on. It's what I used on the fish box. and you see what it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'll probably just use that. And I appreciate everybody coming. Oil the oak and poly the ply, says Steve. Yeah, I could do that. I could oil this and then glue it down. Well, I could oil this and finish this with a water-based poly so it doesn't amber it and keeps it the same light. And this will just make that darker. So, yeah, that's a good idea. And I can glue it down with super glue and it won't go anywhere. Okay, I've been rambling long enough. Thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate it again. Thanks again, Robin, as always. Man, I can't get over how pretty that is. It was a pain in the butt, and it took me 3.5 hours. Had this been the kind of wood that I've been cutting all along, we'd have been done an hour and a half ago. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry, Jerry, that I took that long and ran over your live, buddy.
Wait, Norma says, wow, love it.
Oh, cool.
Have to get that in.
So I will see y'all next time. I'm going to have a turning video out soon. It will be the boxes, the tea lights that I showed you, these. So on my main channel, look for these to come out on my main channel in a day or two. I still got a little bit of work to do on them, but thanks again. I appreciate it. As always, you know the drill. Live, laugh, and love. And y'all come back.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you, Steve.